Hey guys and gals, I got another one for you today. Today I have a very nice game. I am back. It has been a long break, like I said in the last video. But since I've been playing again, though my games per day are not as much, I feel like the quality is a little bit better. And so far, my tier 10s, I feel like I've been throwing down. I did have a couple days ago where I played a session of premium 8s, and I felt like I was lacking a little bit, but my 10s have been on point. So this was yesterday in my Leopard 1, one of my favorite tier 10 medium tanks. I mean, it was my favorite tier 10 medium tank until I got my Progetto 65, and then not only when I got the 65, but once I learned how to use the auto reloader at, I don't want to say max capacity because it's not like I'm a god in it, but pretty efficiently, I guess we can put it that way. And that became 1A. My Leopard 1 is my 1B, and even though this thing has paper thin armor, this thing just moves around. It's got good camo vision. The gun is so good when you get it fully aimed. If you're shooting on the move, you just say a prayer, because you'd be lucky if you hit it. But if you can get this thing fully aimed, it is a sniper cannon. So we get a shot into the Vanguard, which is great because those tanks are not easy to hit, and I realize that there's a whole platoon of Vanguards, which will terrorize me in most games. But so far we've landed both shots, and we're going for the ram. We do get enough speed to hit him and get the auto lock on there, plant him down. We go for another ram. Fortunately, we're unable to get that, but our teammate picks up the kill, and the other Vanguard's going for a run there, and we don't lead him, so we miss our first Vanguard shot. And can we ram this one? No, he's avoiding me. Unfortunately, he can run all he wants. There's nowhere to hide. Hopefully my team can pick him up. Yeah, my E5 picks him up. I get a shot in the side of the M60 while he's not paying attention. But I have to be careful because we don't have a lot of pressure on the 890 here. So me hanging up on these hills is not the greatest idea. However, they're making the 1-2-3 push, which is really sad because our whole team is in C1, and had our team just moved up and got on that corner, there's no possible way that they would have made around that corner to mess up my E5 that actually made the good push. And I think there's another heavy tank there too. I apologize for missing on that, but I know the E5 was helping me with those Vanguards, so give him a little shout out. Now they made a huge push 890. We have not 1-1-2-3, and that is my rule on this map. So if you don't win 1-2-3 before you lose the 890, then you're really going to be in a bind. So we're going to put some high pressure on, and hopefully my team can just figure out that they need to move anywhere but the hole in the ground in C1-2. So we take out the ship barn, we apply pressure to the E5. This E5's in over his head, and I love the push on his part. Unfortunately for him, the 890 did not push fast enough. They are slowly taking their time, probably because we have a ton of tanks still alive, and they're worried about driving across that field, knowing that we have a bunch of TDs. Which is great, because really if they just pushed across the ABC, we would have gotten absolutely torched. Now, my team decides to finish up the push when there's one tank left, when really maybe two tanks is all that's needed to push down the one line, because our base is getting ransacked here, and nobody seems to care. So I realize that I'm in my Leo 1, got 1100 hit points. I'm not going to be able to hold these tanks off by myself. I have to keep it a mid-range, long-range engagement. But my scout is coming back to help me, and I realize, these TDs are finally recognizing what's going on. Now that the heavy tank in H1 is dead, it seems like they're looking around and realizing what's going on. And red team puts no cap pressure on, which is great. Got a Death Star there. That's playing with fire. When you're in a Leopard 1, there's not many places where Death Star can hit you where you're not going to get absolutely wrecked, if not one-shotted and deleted. So, nice thing is you can out-traverse them, take their track off with the laser cannon. And we missed a shot in T-34 there. I think there was a dip that he led me into. Not 100% sure. But then when we take this shot, I realized that maybe there was a hill that I hit the first time. So I missed those 2 shots, unfortunately. We are up to 5,500 damage, 2,200 assisted. And we got a tortoise out here. He's just trundling along, kind of got lost in the whole push. We left him behind because he was too slow. And we look for the kill shot. We're able to take him down there. And now, even though it looks like we have the numbers advantage, when I look at the minimap, it looks like we're all still like clogged in dumb positions. Now, our scouts are doing great active distraction work. This stockade is staring at me, which is fine. I saved my hit points to be able to take that shot. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get my shot into him. And it is a 6-2. It should be an easy win here. But they do still have a Death Star, so I want to be careful. We're able to hit his ammo rack there. I know I'm just giving myself up to that T-34, but I figure if the Death Star is dead, then we are probably guaranteed to lock this in. So go for the kill shot, and I shoot my scout. So it's potentially the 4th shot that I could have had that I didn't, and then I shoot my scout again. And the Death Star lives. But we capped, and this was a ball in game. Like, it was pacing so quickly that I didn't even realize I was up to 7,200. And with those 5 missed shots at the end, I was just kicking myself for not aiming those shots better. Maybe a little rust. I don't think so. I think you're not always going to hit 100% of your shots. You can't see the terrain like on those T-34 shots that I took. But absolutely threw down. I sent a message to E4. Things I'm going to start doing when I'm playing tanks is if I'm in a tier 10 match, anyone hits 4K damage or higher, I'm going to send them a GG, whether they're on my team or the enemy team. I'm trying to watch games all the way through just so I can kind of see. And then, like tier 8, if you get 3K or higher, I'll send you a GG. Nice work. Just keeping that positivity there. Alright, I'll quit babbling. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and I will catch you in the next video.